Legend of Total War here, and today we've got another Saving Your Disaster campaigns, playing as Kadrin on legendary difficulty. He's got himself into a real bloody problem. Lots of very powerful enemies, and he's very weak. Now, he's got two settlements. He's got Kadrin, and he's got Zufbar. Now,
send me to vengeance.
It's not good. There's no two ways about it. It's not good. Now, looking at this, Kadrin is more built up than Zufbar. He's not even able to recruit anything. What I'm thinking is just disbanding these units and trying to sally out here, and we'll just focus on Kadrin. If we focus on both, then we have a chance of failing in both. There's nothing we can do to recruit here. It's not worth anything. So, considering how much we're paying for this army, it would actually be better to disband it. But we don't have to disband the thing. Just get him out. And there's nothing particularly special about this. We'll never be able to get them over to here. Now, over here, we've got 10 units in the army. Unfortunately, it's Slayers. I don't like Slayers. I'm really not a big fan of them. And then inside the garrison, we've got some more Slayers and some various other units. Now, they've got zombies, so that basically count for nothing. A couple of skeletons. Got some Grave Guard, those are going to be a problem. Few heroes. Okay. Now, the big problem with this is that if we sally out here and win, we still have to deal with this army here pretty much straight after it, unless they don't besiege the settlement. And even if when we do win, we can only recruit Slayers. This is another thing about Ungrim. He just goes such a boner over Slayers, but Slayers are shit. If that's all you can recruit. Anyway, let's do this. Alright, we got no choice, we have to do it. Because if we just sit here and wait, they're just going to keep sending more and more troops at us. Now, I know that we've got a monument there, but I'm actually going to destroy that because we have to build a barracks. We cannot hope to do anything with the army that we've got here. It doesn't matter if it's given extra garrison or anything. We've only got 2 build slots, okay? The money is needed. We don't need Slayers. We just don't need them. I know we're playing as the Slayer King, but you don't fucking need them. Anyway, let's get back, get reinforcements over here. I really do stand by when I put Ungrim as one of the worst legendary lords. He really is a pile of shit. Like, he's a good fighter, don't get me wrong. But if that's the only thing he's got, that's not good enough. Everyone else is better than him. Especially since his specialty is fucking Slayers. I do not like Slayers, can you tell? Just not a fan of them. Alright. I don't really care about units that are unbreakable. That doesn't really concern me. Especially when it comes down to dwarfs, where the units don't really break anyway. Not until they're actually pretty much dead. Alright. So let's get them up over here. Now it's our missile units that are going to do all the real damage, not melee. Because we have to understand that it's on legendary difficulty. Okay, you gotta understand that on legendary difficulty, the AI have a much bigger advantage in melee than you do, so use your ranged advantage. If you've got it. Alright. Now, they do have a few beasts, and the Slayers will do well against beasts, but they're not gonna do well against anything else.
Off we go. My doom approaches.
Right. Gonna put him up front so that he can tank as many shots as possible. Okay, the guns are on higher ground than the infantry, so we can shoot over their heads.
War of vengeance. Pump those dwarf legs. Enough of this. Shield bearers, bow. Raise far, raise fast.
That's actually good.
demand blood. War of vengeance. Warriors,
Focus fire on just one of them at a time.
obey me. To the forge. Obey me. Fires. Attack the edge.
Alright.
Verge.
Okay, one Vargulf down, that's good. That one's almost gone as well. It's good that they're not focusing at all on our missile units. Like I said, they're going to do all the real damage. Everyone else just needs to hold the line. Alright, all Vargulfs are gone now. Alright, I need the gun troops to be aiming for the general if possible. And you lot... Okay, where are we going to... Maybe instead go for the corpse cart. That might be an easier target. Try and go for whatever's big.
Miners! The clans unite! Kill them! Kill Urks! Runes of spellbreaking.
So yeah, it looks like we're going to win this battle. But this battle was never the concern. It's the battles that come after it that are the problem.
Kill Urks! Querulous vengeance! On! Vengeance! Kill them! Thunderers!
How about you guys aim for the general?
That'll do. They have wronged us. Be it
See, it's like I said, they're just not good at dealing with infantry.
fires. Yes, they
Good, that general's almost dead.
thunderers.
Alright, cool. Let's hope that this finishes them all off now. Are they... Army lost... Yeah, okay, cool, we won. Now the big problem here, though, is that our army's damaged and there's another one coming, and we won't get any chance to replenish. Not one little bit. You know, the dwarves already take a long time to replenish in the first place, so that's... We got problems. Lots of money, but I can't bribe them to go away. Chances are we won't replenish at all next turn, but just in case, let's go with that.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
It's also kind of annoying when that happens. So many of
The Slayer
still
in
here.
me seeks
Actually, the replenishment rate... Oh, the replenishment rate's high because of what he's got, isn't it? Because of Slayer King. Yeah, casualty replenishment for Slayer units. I don't want a Slayer army. Like, what are we supposed to fucking do against this?
one rag.
Getting a few extra of these units could help. We've got a bit of money. Well, what we should probably try and do... Hang on, let me just see. What can I build here? We should get rid of this. Maybe build it later, but it's... Hang on, does it upgrade? It does. Build it up later. Like, right now, it's just... I don't know, it's just not that good. We can't have a wall. We need... What I need are quarrelers. Because what I'd like to do is bring them over to Nashrak's lair. Capture that, and then work our way up through here. See, that's a tier 5, and we're stuck at tier 2? God damn it. Alright. We're gonna need these Regiment of Renown.
For clan honor. Ah, to die in battle.
I really don't want to recruit them. Well, we're demolishing the building, so they're not gonna get recruited anyway.
It is time.
Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stand... What the hell? Why can't I move out here? Oh, okay. I'm going to stand here and go into encamp stance. If he's going to attack us, fight us out on the field, because this way we're guaranteed replenishment, unless we die, and the garrison will still come out and assist us.
I ain't doing that. I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
I don't think this guy's going to pick a fight with us. We could finish him off, but I think he's going to go back and lick his wounds. I don't think these guys are allied with each other. Let me just check. Yeah, they're not allied with each other. So he's not going to be a hero. This guy here might give it a shot.
Not a chance.
Now, what other enemies do they have? They've got 3 regions, these 3. We should work on eliminating them. Now, they've got common enemy with Ostermark, so maybe getting an alliance with... I can't really do anything about it. What about Kislev? Can we negotiate with them?
Let us toast.
Yeah, there's not much I can do about it. Maybe I could bribe Kislev to go to war with them. Maybe.
Kislev.
Probably won't work, but let me just check.
Then we will see who still stands. He will name the term.
I'm not going to actually do this. I just want to see if it will work. Yeah, they won't do it under anything that we can offer right now. Okay, so again, the whole point of what we're doing here is making sure that this army here replenishes. If they bypass us and besiege the settlement, we still replenish. If they attack us, win or lose... No, not win or lose, but assuming that we win, we'll replenish. But if they besiege us while we're in there, no replenishment. Plus, in this stance here, we have we got an extra bit of melee defense. It's all we can do. Let's move on. So they may very well attack us. But those are our options right now. Like I said, we want to demolish that building so that we can... we got to get different units. It's not necessarily we need better units, we need different units. We got to get crossbows. You can't just spam slayers. It's just not a good army composition. Even with all the bonuses that he does provide them. Oh my god, they're making their way over here with another bloody army. Why can't we retreat? I wasn't expecting Manfred to actually get here. Damn, he must have had a lot of movement. Yeah. God damn it. Well, we have to fight it, but I'm more concerned about the battle that comes afterwards. That's the problem. And I'll just do it the best I can. Oh, this campaign is so fucked up. Such a weak legendary lord. Grim. Of course, I don't necessarily, as I've said before, I don't mean weak on the battlefield. Just in campaign-wise, he's just a weakling. He really is pathetic. Alright, I need reinforcements, so we have to wait for them. They don't really need their reinforcements. I don't understand why I couldn't retreat, though. That didn't really make any sense. It's going to be very difficult to deal with that greenskin army, because we're not walking out of this one without any casualties. I can't really cheese this. I don't have any magic or anything. I can't just snipe their lords. And we're slow. We have to wait for them to attack. We have no artillery. And we're up against Manfred. And then the other army has got Black Orcs. What are you gonna do? Can't just do nothing. Problem is we can't really... I think the biggest thing that shits me on this campaign right now is the fact that there's nothing to recruit. It's just more slayers, which we don't want. And it's 50 turns into the campaign. He's essentially done nothing. Well, that's not true. He did some stuff. It must have all gone pear-shaped somewhere along the line. I don't know. It's, as soon as I start seeing slayers, I get angry. It's like, ugh, slayers. Disgustingly shit units. For campaign, of course. Although, since there's so many Vargulfs, they might actually do pretty well in this one, so I guess we'll see. So, using this, when these guys are about... Gotta make sure that they're in range for these guys here to shoot. It doesn't even matter if Ungrim gets killed in this battle, we should probably tag him out for somebody else anyway. Not yet. I want to save it for these.
The runes glow. It is a reckoning.
Okay. The gunners, yeah, definitely aim for Manfred. Good, he's going down. Okay, he's down. Right, focusing on them, just... Yep. Just one of them at a time, that's all we can hope to do. Take out the Vargulfs, because they're worth a lot in the balance of power. And they're really quick for their missile units to kill. So far the battle's going really well, but my huge concern is the next one. We're running on fumes now. Just ignore that. Actually, if you could come over here, you could kill it pretty quickly. He's got magic attack. Oh, it'd be a stroke of fortune if that other greenskin army just disappears. See, if it was only the vampire accounts, wouldn't be a problem. But the fact that we got the other guys there as well, that is a big concern. Quite a lot of damage taken. A lot of these units are wiped out. Considering the balance of power wasn't in our favour, it was good, but we're running out of power. What are we going to do in this last army? I don't know how I'm gonna beat this next force. I don't have any particularly good units. There's not much like actual strategic moves you can make with Slayers. You just send them into fight. That's why I don't like them. They're dumb. I don't like dumb units. So 2 of our Slayers there died. Yeah. This doesn't really matter that much, but whatever. And even after that, Manfred lived. And of course, there's another full stack of greenskins on the way. Now, what are we going to do about this? It's too much. It's Azag. So let's see what those guys get up to. The red eye. So we're going to boil down to this. Yeah, that's to be expected. Okay, I wasn't expecting the balance of power to even be close to this. But that's something. I'll just, you know, we'll just do, once again, we just do the best we can. What else can we do? I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should have set up some more Slayers for recruitment, because obviously I can't recruit anything until another barracks has been built, and that'll take time, and there's going to be more enemies on the way. But I need to get out of limbo here. We're not going to get out of limbo with Slayers. We need better units, because the Slayers aren't the ones that are winning the battle for us. It's the missile units. They won us the previous battle, and they'll win us this battle as well, if we are going to win. Losing Ungrim would suck. Now, from a tactical point of view, we have less of an advantage this time because the Slayers are not good against Black Orcs because they don't have a lot of armor piercing. At least I don't think so. Glad our missile units haven't taken too much damage. Just need the front line here to hold out as long as possible. Now, using this will certainly help. Have Ungrim come out and just try and tank as many shots as possible.
For the ancestors, charge! The clans unite! Dwarf warriors, charge! Plow through! We demand blood!
Shit, what are you doing over there?
Warriors! The clans unite! Rage far, rage fast!
Be good if we could take this unit out before the main army arrives.
Move now! For the ancestors!
The slowpokes, get on with it.
Move! Charge! Strike out!
Don't want to use this yet. Want to use it on the big blob.
Plow through! Shield bearers, ho! Move now!
Like I said, Ungrim might die in this battle.
An order!
Just stop moving.
Warriors! Obey me! Slayers! Attack the edge! Ah!
Okay, stand back.
My king!
Good, I'm glad that didn't do any serious damage.
On my oath, they die!
Losing melee defense right now is not a good idea since we're using him to tank. Just gotta keep shooting in there. I'll pull him at the very last second if I can, but not right this very second.
Yes!
Okay, so let's start trying to lure them into just wherever. Looks like we might actually win this.
Go! Let the vengeance begin! Get moving!
God, those gunners are the ones doing all the damage for us. Ugh. It's not good what's coming in over here.
Take aim! Strike out! Move now!
Actually shoot from that angle.
Move! The Iron Fist speaks! Slayers! Yes! Archer!
Doesn't have much health, but I need him over here to help out.
The Oathbreakers!
What's annoying is no recruitment will happen this turn. All we can get is replenishment. And there's units here that are going to die.
Nothing can stop us! Strike out! Obey me! Thunderous! Take the target's world! Kill Urks!
He needs his melee defense.
Find your targets! That'll do!
We've definitely won the battle, but
The rules are cast!
their grinding is down. That's the big problem. And without a proper barracks, it's going to be quite a few more turns before I can get anything else. Yeah, keep shooting them. That's all we got left. Yeah, that's what I thought. The guns did all the real work there. Like I said, the missile units is what we need. Heroic victory. Yeah. Now all we can hope is that they're not going to send anything at us for a few turns, giving us time to at least get to tier 2 barracks and start getting, I don't know, a 3/4 stack together. I don't know if I can afford a full stack. We just don't have enough money. There's also a Thane nearby that we can attach to the army. He could be good for tanking things. So both of the Regiment of Renown units got wiped out. We'll be able to get them back again in 10 turns. It's no big deal. No, we're gonna need money. I'm gonna take this. Hope I don't regret that. Because I don't think that these guys are going to attack us again for a couple of turns. The greenskins are coming. I don't know how we're going to stop that. Alright. Reduced upkeep for Slayer units. Okay, well that's great. So there's going to be a rebellion here. I don't think they'll besiege us again. Attacking them, probably not a good idea. They should just wander away. These guys, that's the furthest they can reach. God damn it, man. Oh, right, he's nearly full health. Jeez, bastard. Well, whatever. Let's see here. What can we do? Inspirational leader would be good, but we don't have a lot to work with. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Deathblow. Dragon Slayers, nope. Nope. What are we gonna put here? Yeah, we're gonna need this when the time comes.
The Slayer in me seeks.
So there's definitely going to be a revolt this turn. That's okay. So we could either go defenses. Well, yeah, that's basically what we can do. Man, we got no growth happening here. Absolutely none. 7 growth. Pathetic. If we went with this, it'd still take forever till we get to 34. And that's only one extra build slot as well. We've got to get to Nashrak's lair. At least there's no wolves there. They're still considered way stronger than us, and now we have no ability to recruit anything. At least this will only take one turn.
I am the Slayer King. My vows will be satisfied with this.
I don't think anything's going to besiege us this turn, so I stay there and just hold off on the revolt for a turn.
I grow restless.
At least they're taking attrition as well, so that's good. He might not even come out this way. We'll see. Moving on. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops.
No, send in the reckoners if you must.
Be good if the Greenskins had somebody else to fight, but look how powerful they are compared to us. Oh, good, good, good. So this is the Bloody Spears, actually. Oh, fucking hell. I can't believe he's back again. We would have got no replenishment. And our guy got assassinated. And, oh, I should have just stayed where I was, because yeah, like I said, no replenishment. He got replenishment, and I don't this turn. And neither, the barracks isn't getting done either. So that's a big problem right there. I should have stayed out there. He would have attacked us, but we could have beaten him. Critical success. What a pain. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Right.
No mortal, no. I must fulfill my
Okay.
Slayer oath.
We're gonna tag him out because he's just too badly damaged, and let's get Grombrindle up in here for a short time. At least he'll be at full health. Alright, we can beat this. We need a few turns of respite. If they'd just leave us alone for a few turns, that would be very appreciated. So, same thing as always. Try to rely on the missile units as much as possible. Yeah, the most annoying thing is that every time they besiege us, no replenishment. Because if we had just stayed out in camp mode, even if they had besieged the settlement, they wouldn't have caused any attrition on them. Oh well, what are you going to do? That's why I tell people you can't be too defensive all the time. They'll just keep besieging the settlements. And you'll never replenish. Alright, what do you got, Grombrindle? Alright. So, again, I don't care if he dies in this battle, but there's other lords that we have. Well, he's not going to die, I mean get wounded. But just use him as a tank. Shit, we're not ready. I should have pulled back further. Don't worry about Manfred so much. Let's take out those Vargulfs first. Because they're bigger targets.
Slayers! Play the ancestors! Thunderers!
Let's start shooting! Dwarf and engineer! Fire on the fall!
So really want to try and make sure that certain units don't get wiped out. So pull out units that are quite badly damaged, especially the Slayer units. Try not to lose any units.
The runes glow. Burn my beard. Raged firepower ready. Thunderers.
Okay, I need him over here. But he's tanking really well there, so I have to leave him be. You need to get back. Don't want them getting wiped out, like I said. Gotta try and keep our army as much as possible intact. If we win here, we should at least get a few turns of respite. A few turns to which to rebuild our army back up. Not yet. This one here doesn't matter, it's just part of the garrison, I think.
For the ancestor gods!
So protect the Slayers, that's all we got right now. Now, part of the reason that we're strong in this situation is because the garrison's got, you know, some actual missile units. We need to put missile units in our army. If we want to go out and actually attack somewhere, we can't just go and have all Slayers in our army. It's not good enough. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have any Slayers in your army. If you like Slayers, get some Slayers. But if it's your only unit, you're gonna seriously struggle. It's not the kind of unit that you can just cheese with.
As you say. Quarrelers. Rage beyond reckoning. Obey me. Shine like crow. War of vengeance.
Alright, we got some sort of necromancer coming in, so maybe we should shoot him. There's Vargulfs as well.
Dwarf. Slayers! For Golden Clad! Quarrelers! Pick your targets well! Cut their heads sticking toes out!
Army loss penalty should be inflicted pretty soon.
Over here! Over there! Slayers! We demand blood! Go!
Alright, just use the garrison forces now for these ones here. Couple of shots and they should die. Shit, don't die on me. Otherwise it doesn't get any experience. Let's just hope they actually stay dead this time. If I have to pursue them. The problem is the garrison. I can't bring it with me. Like, we've killed those Vargulfs before, but they just get them all back. Like I said, let's hope they stay dead this time. Some of them are dead. This time Manfred's actually gone. And that other army is gone as well because it was in forced march. There's so very little in that army, we should probably just clear it out.
I will not.
Need to fight it manually, but it's not a huge concern. No guns this time, it's all just the Slayers. But what we can do is we can get... Grombrindle will just need to get one hit in on that to kill it. Alright, so let's use these two here first. These... Actually, make it these three. Keep this guy here in reserve. I'm actually going to use you to tank them. Doesn't have any magic attack. But what we don't want them to charge at each other. What we want is the Banshee to come in here, get into attack, and then we'll come in and attack them afterwards. You need to take out that Vargulf. Just try and get through this without losing any units, and then we should have a couple of turns where we could just sit back and chill. Like I said, just a couple of turns. We're fine here.
The Dallas Grom will be wiped clean of this foe by nightfall. We demand blood.
Because that thing's healing as well. I wish I had a few more bloody guys left.
To the forge. Move, Kazuk. I'm unstoppable. Grundengrom. Blessing on us.
Got it. Good.
To it. Range far, range fast.
Can we help and kill it? Alright, we got it. Good, good, good. Hopefully this time they're completely wiped out. And maybe we can get a few turns of rest. That would just be great. So yeah, we got to get more Quarrelers in this army. Once we've got maybe 4 to 6 Quarrelers, then I'll feel a little bit more confident. We can make our way towards Nashrak's lair. And that's where we start actually expanding. We could go down into Vampire Count territory and maybe sack Waldenhof. Maybe. No point actually occupying it, because we won't be able to occupy it. Now there's also... There's going to be a revolt as well, but you know, we'll deal with that. Don't get as much replenishment without thinking, but you know, we really needed to switch him out.
Scrund.
There is nothing I can do to prevent a revolt.
One back.
Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. I can prevent a revolt for just this turn. Okay, that's fine. And we're still actually making money. Good. I don't want a revolt to occur because we're just too badly damaged. We still need this to get built. Once that's built, then we can start thinking about it. Okay, we're clear. We're clear for the time being. That's excellent. A bit of dwarf roulette. It's like, okay, Ungrim, you're done. Time to move on to Grombrindle. Oh, Grombrindle, you're badly smashed. Okay, let's get Thorgrim back in here. Oh yeah, we still own Zufbar. Not for much longer though. It's kind of good that the rebels are going to take it. Damage walls. Well, as long as they're not assassinating our runesmith, it's fine. The Banshee is a very big concern though. Finally, a turn where no one can attack us. Azag won't be able to get to us next turn. And we'll only be able to recruit dwarf warriors, but at least it's something. It's a good thing we got a decent amount of buffer.
You know who I am.
That didn't get demolished. Not a big deal.
How can I help?
Alright. It's not much, but we don't have anything else. Oh, what? Only 2 regions? You could be fucking kidding me. 2 recruit slots. Why is it so few? Well, whatever. Could also use the global recruitment, but since money's tight, maybe just chill.
The dwarf sneak.
Okay, so it's going to revolt now no matter what, so we might as well tax it. I've done whatever I can there. In 7 turns we'll get these guys back, but wouldn't worry about it too much. At least we are actually recruiting something. It's not really that big of a deal. The enemy don't really use magic very well in this. Maybe go for that so we can get better items.
How can I help?
Alright. It is tempting to grab that though. Oh, hang on, now we've got an extra recruit slot? How'd that happen? Oh, I see, because not taxing it.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I see, yeah. How does that work exactly? It doesn't matter, so, imminent rebellion, but we'll... Leaving the rebellion there might actually be a decent thing, because if Azag comes over here, the rebellion might just attack Azag. Maybe. Now, if Azag stands right here, well, this is all the recruitment we're going to get.
I'm here.
Which isn't a lot. And the garrison hasn't exactly recovered. See about any particular peace treaty. We're too weak for a peace treaty. They'll never accept it. They'll just laugh in our face. So one of the technologies is going to finish. I didn't check what it was going to be. You know what would have been great is if the rebels could have stood in the way here so that Azag wouldn't have been able to get through there. Because the AI tends not to wipe out your rebels for you. It's a bit of a concern. Oh, look, united against us. Yeah, like it's not already fucked as it is. Yeah, can't possibly hope to win that. Don't worry about it. At least it's in the hand of rebels, so maybe the greenskins will, I don't know, do something about that. Yeah, forget about grudges as well. Just forget about it. Oh, good. The thing got wounded. Sounds a stroke of fortune. Speed for infantry units. Okay, well that's really useful. What might be really useful for you is a bit of extra public order. Let's try work towards that.
The dwarfs need me.
Alright, it's a larger army than what we had at the start, but largely thanks to Regiment of Renown. We know that none of these things are going to get recruited because Azag's coming. But it's not the toughest of armies, and they did take a little bit of attrition. Because I'm not seeing any Black Orcs in here.
Fearless and unbreakable.
But if they do besiege the settlements, we're not going to be able to sally out. But if we wait long enough, these guys here might just attack them. Maybe they'll attack them. I really wish he'd go away somewhere else. So looking at the garrison, it's reasonably strengthed. I don't know. They might not besiege us. I don't know.
I'll see it done.
Losing money. Can't do anything about it. Once this is done here, we need to get some quarrelers and get over here. Make some more cash. And Karak Angor. Okay, that's really good because how many units is that? 10.
How can I help?
What if we made a beeline for here? This is a tier 5 settlement. When we take it, it'll be tier 4. Any heroes I can recruit? No. Because if there's no army there, we've got artillery, we could take that. If we took that, we can work our way down. We don't have to worry about Kislev too much. Alright, let's see what Azag does. Hopefully he doesn't besiege us, but he probably will. Maybe we should tag Thorgrim in after this. Alright, what's he doing? Oh, bloody yes. Good. Every turn that we can not have to deal with him, the better. Of course, we're going to have to deal with a full stack here, but I don't know. We'll be able to recruit some Quarrelers next turn. It's gonna bleed our money down, but if we can get over here, I know everything will be okay. I gotta get some Quarrelers together though. Slayers is not what I want. I want Quarrelers. Yeah, I need that. Okay, Thorgrim's back.
I am the White Dwarf.
He'd probably be a bit more useful than Grombrindle. Yeah, Dwarf Roulette. Alright, so... yeah, it's alright. It's alright.
The High King acts.
So if he just wants to sit here and raid... oh, I see what he wants to do. He wants to actually recover his losses a little bit.
Good.
Now, if they attack us over the end turn, since the garrison will have recovered a little bit... yeah, it's recovered. We can sally out and defeat that now. I mean, I would love it for these to be recruited, but it's okay. Alright, I'm starting to feel a little bit more hopeful. Because like I said, if we make a beeline for here, this is way better settlement than fucking Karak-Kedrin, just because of how leveled up it is. Way better. Even if it means abandoning or losing Karak-Kedrin, we gotta get to Karak-Ungor. Now, we might have to use the underway, so we have to be very careful. We have to make sure that anything that can intercept us will not want to intercept us. It's a stroke of fortune that they didn't build up the garrison there. Oh, shit. We better leave soon. Now, if we do use the underway stance, only one of them can intercept us at a time. We've still got room in our army for more recruits. Now, they might force march over here. He doesn't have lightning strike, does he? We might need to just get going now. Which means underway. Can I beat Azag's army? With what I've got here, can I beat Azag's army?
Send me to vengeance.
We got 18. Alright, so these two units are a problem. That's a problem. Not a problem. No, not a problem. No problems. No problems. Bit of a problem. He's only level 3.
Throw bearers.
Now, when we get there, there could be a full stack waiting for us, so there's that as well.
Ready?
But yeah, I can't defend the city against 2 full stacks. You don't have lightning... yeah, you definitely don't have lightning strike.
It is time.
He'd be able to get here. It's our only hope. We have to go. We might get intercepted, but I think we can beat him. Okay, we didn't get intercepted. Karak-Kedrin is fucked. We have to get to Karak-Ungor.
What?
Like, I might have been able to defend it, but it feels like we're... it's just... oh, there's another army there. Like, even if there is a large army there, we've got some crawlers, we've got some artillery. I can do something. You know what? We might even tag back Ungrim in so that he can give those bonuses to the Slayers. But then again, I don't know. So they didn't make the attack. It's weird that they didn't. You know what would be good? If the rebels besiege the settlement, then they can't do it. And they won't take out our rebels for us. That was very fortunate that that rebellion was even there. Now they can't take it. And if we have a look down here, yeah, it's still owned by rebels. Okay, Ungrim's ready again.
One rug.
I'm pretty sure I saw an army there, but I don't think it was a huge army. It would be faster to get there via underway. No one there. Oh, they can force march back here. Could be full of fucking black orcs for all we know. Yeah, we're gonna play a game of Dwarf Roulette. Because, guess who's back in? We're putting Ungrim back in to take Karak Ungor. See what happens here. It's fine, whatever. I won't be able to defeat that rebel army, but it doesn't matter. It's only a level 2 settlement. So what if it's our capital? Like I've said so many times before, sometimes you need to swallow your pride and just accept that you're going to lose your capital, because there might be a better option.
Welcome to my throng.
Fine, whatever. No, yeah, okay, whatever. At least I can get some money out of them for this. I don't need military access. I want the money. Fine, whatever. Probably doesn't mean shit, but whatever. Okay, they put that army there. Let's just hope it's not full of black orcs. Now, one thing that we can do, it's not ideal, we can go in there, besiege the settlement. There's no timer on this, is there? It's not full of black orcs. Ugh, it's not going to be easy.
The High King acts.
It's not going to be easy at all. But I have no choice, we have to do this.
To die in battle.
I wish I could get some more regiment of renown.
Yes, my oath is intact.
We just have to do this.
Attack them.
At least they're in force march. Ugh. Okay. Ancestor in, whatever. Oh shit, it's only large unit scale. What's the settlement type? This side over here is the way to go. Really hug close to the wall. We can probably just destroy that one. That should be fine. And then from there, I'll figure it out. Really wish I had more quarrelers. That's what's going to help us win this battle, not any of the melee units. They're not going to do shit. So, one thing that we need to keep in mind, that it's okay to withdraw. Okay. If it depends though if there's a timer on this. I didn't check to see if there's... Okay, there's time. Okay. Alright. Yeah, alright. Don't like doing it this way, but whatever. It's the way it is. I've only got enough ammunition to destroy one tower, I think. To steer clear of that tower there. Alright, so each of these have 30 ammo. Every single shot has to just be... And that just has to hit. Now, another thing that is available for us to do, and this is not a good thing to do, but if we put Ungrim up on the wall, right, and I might actually have enough ammo to destroy another section of... Nah, why bother? Okay. If we really wanted to, assuming that this is going to be a draw, you put Ungrim up on the wall, and he dies, right, but when the draw occurs, you just get yourself another general and go back in there for the attack. It's not an ideal situation, but see how we go. Alright, let's move in. So they've got some Night Goblin archers there. It might be in our best interest to waste the ammo of these units. I don't want to do this, but like, I don't want to be wasting my archers' ammo shooting that particular unit there, largely due to the position that it's in. Because most of our shots are going to miss if we do that. We need to be shooting the guys down there. Wish I had some magic. Alright, let's try to... Like, we're not really taking any damage, so we're okay. Alright, yep. That other one's almost out of ammo, but we should try to waste both of their ammos, I think. Because you never know, they might try and reposition at some point and could be a problem. Lots of armor and damage resist, it's good. We got plenty of time, and anyway, a draw isn't necessarily a bad thing. As long as we've used up all of our ammo, it's fine. Just come straight back and we'll get this. Now, of course, just in case you're wondering why we're going through all this trouble, it's because this is a very, very valuable settlement. Anything at level 4, which is what it will be when we take it, is valuable. Can't do this when I put it on unlimited time, as in doing the whole get a draw. Now, there's still a chance we can win this, but I don't know. I'm certainly not going to try and rush this battle here. The big downside to what we're doing right here, though, is if we do have to fight them again, they get all their ammo back. So it would be good if we could find some way to kill them. Because we're not going to recover any health. The only thing that we get if we do another battle here is our ammunition back. But we've only got 5 units that even have any ammo. Also the fact that their fort tower remains damaged. Now... yeah, hang on. Let's just get this done first. Yeah, I think they shoot more the further out we get here. They're almost out of ammo. They've barely done anything. Don't want to waste too much time. We've already used up a quarter of our time. Yeah, it would have been so easy if the enemy army wasn't here. Okay, cool. Now, we got Orc Boys, Black Orcs. Let's see here. Well, nothing's going to shoot us from this position. Make sure you're not firing at will. Now, we've got the Rune of Wrath and Ruin as well. We should make use of that. Definitely want to be hitting those Black Orcs with it. Take out their most powerful units.
Yes, Lord. Get moving.
It's also good they're in force march. Good for us. Alright, let's take out the Black Orcs. Alright, so they got a bit of magic. Luckily that magic doesn't really do much to us. That's it, it's doing good damage to a powerful unit. Now what about you? We're not really going to be able to hit anything from here, but there's a chance we can hit them over there. I need to get in closer though.
Off we go. Got.
And then they can still take another one before they actually start losing men. And if they don't kill any of our men, then it doesn't make any difference to doing that. Fortunately, we don't have much armor piercing, and these guys have got a lot of armor. Now remember, it's not good enough just to damage the unit. Okay, you get back just for the time being, because you've taken too much damage. We're going to try and wipe this unit out. That way they actually have to recruit another one if they want to replace it. Try and focus on actually nuking certain units. Because if we end the turn not besieging the settlement, they might get some replenishment. But in order to wipe that unit out, we have to kill it down to like 2 men or something. Okay, just stop for a moment. Man, we used up half of our ammunition to kill one of their troops. It's not good at all. It's a tough one, this one. Like I said, it's their valuable units. And our slayers aren't going to do a good job against them. So I'm just waiting for them to use the magic a little bit more. Because I just don't want to take any casualties. It's not good enough just to damage them. We need to be killing these units. God damn it, we've already used up all of our ammunition on these guys. Maybe I should have used Storgrim first. Okay, stop. Okay, that's it, all of our ammo. But that unit there is wiped out. It's gone. End the battle, win or lose, it's dead. Shit. Coming up and fighting up on the walls here might actually not be that bad, considering what we've got and what we've cleared out. As long as those Black Orcs don't come up here as well. Might be able to shoot them with what we got here. Maybe shoot those big uns? Yeah, shoot them. They got shields, but they don't have as much armor as the Black Orcs did. It's not good against cavalry, but it's the only clear shot we've got. That's a miss. I think archers are less effective on smaller unit scales. Still more Black Orcs. Alright, when he's out of ammo, we get up on the walls. Ungrim's going to be the first one up. Followed by Dwarf Warriors. I'm going to leave the Slayers in reserve, because they're better against large units, and large units will be down there. I'll need the Slayers to take out the Trolls. Well, he was able to take out by himself an entire unit of big uns, so that's good. Just the Black Orcs, too much armor. It's good that you're actually doing a decent amount of damage.
Our fire
At least these Black Orcs over here, they'll be easy to beat. Alright. Ungrim, you're first up on the walls.
Plow through.
Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Up on the wall you go. Followed by these guys. Everyone just come up on the same area. The Runesmith, you're not going up on the wall, but you'll be down here providing buffs.
Dwarf warriors, where the ancestors?
Now, the reason why we just do it in one small area here is so we can utilize the fact that he's got a debuff on them. Now, as I said before, if Ungrim ends up dead in this particular battle here, it's okay, we tag him out for someone else. The main thing here is that we don't lose. Just need to make sure we don't lose.
It is an order.
Good to see. He's already got quite a lot of kills as well.
The axe of Jargo first. Slay the Oathbreakers.
You gotta stop these archers from shooting.
War of vengeance.
We'll just slowly but surely get our guys up on the wall. Just very slowly. Now, if we can get Ungrim to try and take out as many of their lords and heroes as possible, that would be ideal. Is he already exhausted? Gotta improve your stamina. See, I don't want to do that because it reduces melee damage. Sorry, melee defense. Increases melee damage. He's not landing any hits. I want you to be aiming for their shaman here. I don't want that thing attacking us next time. Alright, I'll actually use this as well.
Yes. Vengeance.
There we go. He did shitloads of damage to them though. Make sure he doesn't move. I need him dead because I'm still not entirely sure if I'm going to win this particular battle. The more we do this, the better. Oh, good job, Ungrim. So that worked out quite nicely because that thing wasn't going to hit us with much.
Catherine will march. We'll guard it. Axis out.
He is taking a lot of damage. I'm going to pull him out of this fight here. He's just not doing that well. Just let the Dwarf Warriors handle them for the time being. Because he could use a little bit of a rest. Let the Dwarf Warriors do it for a bit. No. What are you doing? Oh, there's just units everywhere.
Runes of spell breaking for the ancestors.
It's going alright. Don't know if we've got enough time. In fact, if we kept going at this sort of rate here, we'd actually end up winning. Because it's going well. Make sure he doesn't get any attacks in. Good. Come on, kill him. Good job. Alright, we got Black Orcs over here. So, our Dwarfs aren't going to do a very good job against that. He needs to have a bit of a rest. He's just too tired. They'll just have to pick up the slack while that's going on. Oh god, there's a lot of Black Orcs there. That's a big problem. shooting at us again. Okay, I need to get guys over here. Up on that wall.
It is an order. Kazok.
They're ripping apart our bloody dwarf warriors, and we're not doing any real damage to them.
The runes flow. Cover your axes in bloody blood.
Alright, Slayers, I want you to start knocking down the gate. There's too many black orcs. We just don't have any real armor piercing, except for Ungra, but he can't take on 3 units of black orcs by himself. Or maybe he can, I don't know. Wish he had healing.
To the forge.
Axes out.
I hate all green skin built. Dwarf warriors.
Hungry Iron Fist.
Yeah, take this guy out first. I need to make sure his melee defense is nice and high. I don't want him taking any unnecessary damage. He needs to just stay in the fight.
For the ancestor gods.
Shit, there's even more black orcs here.
Yes.
Dwarf warriors. Let the vengeance begin.
Kill Urks. That'll do.
Now, if we tag him out for anyone else, they're not going to have that particular ability. It's going to be a problem.
Kazok.
I don't know if that was a good idea. Alright, let's get these Dragonback Slayers up there.
The runes are cast. Bring everything.
No. Up on the walls, up on the walls.
We'll guard it. Race fire.
We want to, as much as possible, be fighting on the walls here. Good. Ungrim's doing a good job here. We're making use of his strengths, which is individual fighter, but he's just not buffed our army up enough. I guess we'll see how the Slayers go, because I guess the extra melee attack that they... What does this do? Flammable. Right, whatever.
Let them in. The clans unite. Drag the axe.
Slayer King. Stuff.
You don't have time to rest, you gotta keep attacking these guys. Funny thing is, the unit scale, yeah, it really does help him out.
Now, Groban. Die.
The Iron Fist speaks.
It is a reckoning. Slayers.
Where do you think you're going? You need to be getting up on the wall there.
We stay put.
Vengeance.
Don't need to be doing this right now. He needs his melee defense. I don't want him taking any unnecessary damage.
Some spellbreaking.
Good, that Black Orc unit's getting fucked up. So far, he hasn't taken any damage in a while. That's good to see. What the fuck are they doing with that? Oh, I see. Some of them went up this way. Oh, you bloody idiots.
For the Karazangor. Slayers. Move now. For the Karazangor.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit more damage.
Runesmith. Slayers. Dowie. Attack.
So here's getting wrecked. But once we're in the settlement here, it'll make all the difference. We'll hopefully be able to recruit high tier units. And actually make a fair bit of money just from owning the city. More so than Karakadrin.
Lands unite.
not useful to us. Like, this guy here is not even close to breaking yet.
Dwarves, ready axes!
Did not want him going over there. Yeah, I never should have knocked down the gate. Now they're pathfinding all wrong.
Strike out! Dwarf warriors!
This is working.
String them! For the High King!
Whoops, wrong thing. I meant to do that.
Slayers!
The Dwarf's will be wiped clean of this foe by nightfall.
For the Corazon Corps!
17 minutes. That might just be enough time for us to gain a victory. Alright, now I want you up on the wall as well. I want you to help fight.
It is an order.
We'll guard it! Vengeance!
Let the vengeance begin.
On my oath, they die!
That's it. I thought I told you to get up here. So what's left after this? I think all their black orcs are dead. I know they've still got one more down. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Don't know what I gotta do to tell him. Get up on the wall and help fight. It's also good that these Night Goblin fanatics are using up their spells, their thing, without actually hitting us.
We'll march! Attack the earth! We stay put!
No, they hit us, just not very much.
We'll guard it! The axe of Jargo first! For the ancestors!
Right, it looks to me like they're kind of done with putting guys. Oh, hang on, no, they're sending their last Black Orc unit over here.
Slayers!
For the High King. For the ancestors.
Now, I've actually committed all of my melee units now.
Slayers! Attack the orcs!
Shit, that's a problem right there. It's doing a lot of damage to my Slayers. Not that I've got any real attachment to them. You know, I don't want them getting killed, especially by a shit unit like that.
For the High King!
I can't get him out of there. He's just don't know what I can do about that. Okay, good. They backed off shooting, so that's something. Where is he? All right, good. He's up on the wall now. That's good.
Get your beards out of the way, Darwin. We must battle.
I have no reserves left apart from the quarrelers. I could bring them in if I need to. Need my Slayers to take out their cavalry, their trolls. Yeah, but I feel like we're gonna win this now.
It is a reckoning!
That we don't need to get a draw and then do it again. We're actually going to outright win. Excuse me.
Charge! Kazok! Yes! For the ancestors! The Iron Fist speaks! That'll do!
So come on, take him out. He should be held in place for another second. Take him out.
Leave them in twain.
Obey me! Move to attack!
Quit swiveling around and bloody kill the bastard.
Slayers!
good. Alright, this guy here is taking too much damage. If we want to keep him in future battles, keep him out of the fight from now on. Don't care about the Dwarf Warriors, probably going to want to replace them anyway. Send them all into fight. Don't try and preserve them. Back off, back off. We got incoming here. Or not, what do I know? Don't listen to me. Oh, we would never would have escaped that. Okay. Hang on. Don't go there without the others. Just stay over here. Stay together. Because that way we can make use of this as much as possible. And who knows, they might get the army loss penalty. They won't get it yet. Bring them inside as well. Alright, pull the Dwarf Warriors back because they're not going to be good at what's coming out here. These two, leave them in reserve. Just use these three Slayers.
It is a reckoning.
Actually, we'll get the Dwarf Warriors to come around the... Oh, fuck it. I don't care about them. Get in here.
It is an order.
Make no mistakes like these herbs did. All of vengeance!
Okay, well, we broke one unit of trolls. We didn't kill them all, though, so they're probably going to be back. Ungrim's only got 1,000 health left, which is not a lot. Hang on. Get back. We got incoming twirly whirlies. I might need to send everything I've got at this if we want to win. It's all down to this now. It's good if they're running off the battlefield. Like, if they actually run off the battlefield, that'd be good. Yeah, they recover. Okay, this unit here is not wiped out. Bring it... Put it back into reserve. It should still be alive, even if it goes down to 6. Just get him out of there. These guys need to fight as well now. Everyone needs to fight. At least these ones here have lots of ammo. Armor. Good, they hit the walls and then they immediately disappear. So I'm going to flank using the Quarrelers here now. We got to stop these missiles. Damn it, they're down to 6. But like I said, don't care about the Dwarf Warriors. Hopefully we can get Longbeards from here. Much better unit. I doubt we'll be able to get Iron Breakers. And how many of these are they going to do? Okay, looking good.
Shield bearers, ho!
Just a lot of archers that are left here now. Once we've cleared out their cavalry and their trolls, this will be easy to deal with.
I am the Slayer King! Catherine will march!
It's good that we did that because they hadn't shattered, but because we pinned them down, we get to do some extra damage while they were broken. Alright, now we're capping it.
Axes out!
Slayers! Move! Kill orcs!
Don't have much health left.
Everywhere! For the ancestor gods! Where is Queen Helga?
Slayer King!
Surely the army loss penalty will be inflicted soon. But all we need to do is hold out for 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes,
Slayers!
and they're all gone.
Guards out!
Move now! Ready to strike!
Aye! Down! Slayers!
Good, they're shattered, I think.
Will do! This will be a broad Jansen!
Okay, you've had enough, get back.
Fast! Let's have a bit, lads!
If just a couple more of them run off the battlefield, we've surely got this.
To the Karazhan Tour! Not this time, Ernst! Come!
Oh, surely the army loss penalty is just right around the corner there. Victory's in our grasp. There we go, we did it. Good. Didn't need 2 battles. Probably be a Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, lost too many men for it to be a heroic one. Couple of the dwarf warriors I think got wiped out. None of the slayers. Ungrim's still alive. He really did win us this battle. But we utilized his strength in an otherwise weak character. Like I said, he's good in battle, but his campaign abilities are just lackluster. I was hoping for more money than that, but I'll take it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, look into the situation now. So we've got access to Longbeards now. We can get ourselves a Thane. We can also get requires Engineer's Workshop. Get yourself some organ guns, that'll sort you out. So this here, repairing that'll give you 200. It's be enough to pay for your army again. You don't need to repair these buildings here. They'll repair on their own. There will be a revolt here. Let's see. Gold mine. Alright. With that being said, with that being conquered, I think that the disaster is sort of averted because it's going to take a few turns for them to even come over here, by which time we will have recovered, and you can get yourself a much greater variety of troops now. So what we'll do here, we'll end the video here. We're past 90 minutes anyway. We'll see. Do you guys want me to do a second episode? I might do a second episode, but the thing is, you got to understand now that the disaster is averted. We could keep going, but I can pretty much promise you at this point, we've got this. Okay, I can expand from here. I can take this. They're not going to be a problem. We can control this because I can also get this building down here as well. We can lock this down. Or we could go for whatever and just get better units. I don't know. Figure it out. Anyway, let me know if you want me to do a second episode, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.